season. So 16 driver grid, ready for play. Right, so coming into the first round here at Australia, we come through to Melbourne at Albert Park with a total of 16 corners on the track. It's quite a short F1 circuit compared to the likes of Spa, other ones in the calendar later on in the season, but a few very fast turns, good overtaking opportunities down into turn 3, and a DRS straight on the pit straight and after turn 2, so straights to look out for there. Anyway, waiting for the drivers to pick their tyre selections now, but we'll get underway in qualifying very shortly. So the 18 minutes of qualifying now begins. It looks like a dry qualifying from what I can see. Most of the drivers will be putting on setups right now, so don't expect too many to come out in the first 30 seconds. But as I say that, an engine fires up. But, some of the people to have a look out for here is Pete in the Mercedes, probably Stuart McKenzie in the Williams, who's just come out now as I flicked him actually, and Wogboy here in the Racing Point. Sorry, runs a couple of assists, but I don't think that'll matter if he's got the pace to win. He's got the pace to win, but we'll flick through to McKenzie, so he's coming out on track. Here, we're warming up with soft to medium, so everyone should be qualifying on the soft tyres. I don't see why there's no reason they shouldn't be, but have to see if any drivers do decide to qualify on mediums and then go through to softs at the end of the race. Fast corners of 11 and 12 there. Drivers are going flat out on their qualifying laps, trying to get every inch of track they can use. But anyway, for now, coming up to the penultimate corner, in the number 22 of the Williams, hasn't been too good in real life, but see what Stuart McKenzie can pull out of it here. He's around the final corner, and a bit wide, but his run's still going to be pretty good. He's started his lap now. A few cars coming out of the pit lane. I think he'll be okay. That's a nice turn 1 and 2. Down into turn 3. Late braking. Down into second gear. Moves it up nicely. There's every bit of exit curve there. Yellow flag sector on, we'll leave it up for now. I think that's probably just a few cars letting each other by, but following McKenzie, it's been a pretty tidy lap so far. He's done a bit of practice before he jumped in the lobby, but we'll have to see what lap he does here. Again, using every bit of exit curb there, and he must have been validated. He's shaking his car in frustration. Flick to someone else. Okay. Swaggy's just started his lap, opens DRS. There's going to be a lot of drivers to look out for here, very tough competition. Again, not using as much of the track as Stuart Mackenzie, but still using enough to get a good exit. Coming into turns 6 and 7. Bit cautious through there, not using every bit of exit curb he could find, but Aest taking the escape road in front of him to let him by. Coming into the fast chicane of 11 and 12, see what he can do. Got to the 6 in the first one, held to the 6, up to 7 and opens DRS. Nice run through there for Swaggy. Late under the brakes, boost the car up nicely. Down into the penultimate corner we go. Second gear, short shifts up to 4th. Bit wide on the exit, that's probably taking a few tenths out of his lap, but there we go. 21 for the benchmark. So you can beat that. Looks like a few validations. Chevron's invalidated, doing one lap already. Same with Kobe Michelle and Mackenzie, as we saw earlier. And so as a footy, but anyway, we get Romeo Alonso, both the McLarens, just off the pace. Danny D on medium, so I wonder if he's just finding the grips with the tyres there. But yeah, definitely a bit off the pace for the tyres he's on, so have to see if he goes back on soft tyres later on in the session, but move on to someone else who's on a lap now. Looks like, I'm not sure what Cheeseburger's doing, maybe letting some Renault teammate through, CSE 40. Nope, he jumps in the pits. So Cheeseburger might be starting his lap now. Jump on board, yep. Overtake. Hot lap hose. It's a good exit out of 2. Coming down into turn 3 now. Again, lovely exit there out of 4. Everyone's been, oh, bit of grass. Taking good exit curve there out of turn 6 and 7. Yellows in sector 1. I think again that's because people letting others through. Right up in the post with the wall there. Shaking the camera as cars go through about 250 k's now into the chicane. Turn 11 12 gets a good exit, opens DRS again. Looks like he's on a hot lap, and he's still got a bit of hose left, so this looks like a pretty bit of oversteer there from the curb. Looks like a pretty tidy lap so far. I think it could definitely get him in the top 5 somewhere, but have to see. Nice exit, lovely exit. Opens DRS, uses every bit of hose he has, and they'll put him second. Very tidy lap there, indeed, from the Cheeseburger. Might be one to look out for in this race. Coming up. There's anyone else on the lap at the moment. Stuart Mackenzie out on his out lap. Getting redemption from what's happened his first lap so far. Just warming up the tyres, getting a feel for the track. I think a 21 dead's going to be beaten, although it's the benchmark. Oh, jeez, that's very close indeed between, I'm not sure who that was, Gaming Wafer and Stuart Mackenzie there. Gaming Wafer really runs at the back of Mackenzie, but anyway, Mackenzie's going to start his lap. Open DRS pretty late there, but it's an overtake hers. Reeves puts it in hot lap for turn 1. Oh, bit wide. Not sure if that was invalidated or not. Looks like it's not, so still going on with it. Heavy under the brakes for turn 3 again. Drops into second. Lovely exit at turn 4. Fast right hand over turn 5. Now 6 and 7. Oh, uses every bit of entry curb. And a bit of exit. Lovely lines here from Mackenzie so far. This could definitely be a pole up at the moment. Have to see how others go, but there hasn't been a mistake made this lap. Using every bit of entry and exit curb through fast chicane of turn 11 and 12. Into the final sector now we go. No bits of oversteer at all. It's been a perfect lap so far from him. Penultimate corner, drops into second. Just got to be careful that he doesn't get too close to the Alfred man in front, but this lap is going to put Stuart and Mackenzie right on top, just beating the time of Swaggy. Well, they are 20.9, so I don't think he'll be complaining with that, but we'll have to see. Swaggy's now on a lap. I wonder if he can improve, because he was on provisional pole, but Mackenzie's taken that away. He doesn't use as much of the curb as Mackenzie though, but nevertheless still gets his speed up. 6 and 7 once again. Not as aggressive as Mackenzie looked to be, but we'll have to see. Yellows in sector 3. Is that someone making a mistake, or? No, we'll go back to Swaggy then. Oh! Speaking of that, Swaggy's he's made a mistake. He's lost a bit of front wind, so he'll have to be careful he doesn't get in other cars' ways. But CRZ footy's retired from the session. I don't know what that's for, but wow. So that's unfortunate for Swaggy. I'm not sure if he was on for a good lap or not, but oh, there we go. CRZ footy's hit the fence just out of that fast turn 11 and 12. So had a bit of oversteer, it looks like, and he's outstanded his qualifying. So he started from the back. It's very unfortunate for the league owner, but he might have a good race ahead of him. Have to see what happens anyway. Swaggy limps his car back home to the pits. Pure gold on his out lap, so we'll give this a watch. We'll start his lap soon. 7/10 off the provisional pole, so I'm not sure if that's his best lap he's done yet or not. But oh, Wogboy goes top, just beating Mackenzie. We'll take that. Very close between the top 3. We'll jump back with Harrison. He's turn 3. Second gear, up to 4th. Not as much exit curb as Mackenzie as is, but I'll have to wait, see what's happening here. It's 4/10 up on his time at the moment if we're looking to stop right. So it's definitely looking for 4th or a 5th here. 6 minutes left in the qualifying session. Up into hot lap. Might drop it down to overtake for the flash chicane. No, lifts off in 6. Gets the power down early. It's been a brilliant lap here. At the moment, this could be, I reckon it could be 4th. Cars get over his way. Using every bit of track he can find. He's really pushing this lap. Pure gold. Penultimate corner. Heavy under the brakes. Down in second. Going through the final corner now. Full throttle, lovely exit. Where's this going to put Harrison? 4th position. And Wogboy's received 5-place grid penalties, so that's really going to hurt him for a collision, but good luck from Harrison there. So now Mackenzie back on provisional pole. Wogboy down in 5th. Sure won't be happy with that. Hopefully, definitely be hoping Mackenzie can't improve. Mackenzie's on his out lap once again. Sure, so is Pete Crichton. Both of these races have the potential to win here at Melbourne. We'll have to see. Wait and see what happens. Scar Souls on his outlap as well, so a lot of people on the outlaps now. I think Mackenzie might be the furthest along, so we'll give him a watch, then we'll swap over to Pete. Starting his lap, Stuart Mackenzie. Still that comes out of the pits as we say that. Using a lot of curb. El Tonki's retired from the session. I'm not sure where he made a mistake. Anyway, Pete's in the pits, so we won't have to worry about switching over to him. We'll go back to Mackenzie, see if he improves on his sector 1 time. He's barely up in his time. About 200ths of a second. That's about all it is from him to Log Boy though, so very close margins here between first place and Scar Souls, or 6/10 up in his time for Scar Souls. Instead of 24.4 as his banker run, so that's definitely, he'll definitely be able to improve from that. Be looking to get into the top 10 here. Very close midfield if we have a look at the standings anyway. Going into turn 9-10. Nice curb usage there. Switch back to Mackenzie really quickly as he goes through the final corner. He's up by 300ths on his time. He's going to get pole here. Moves. Oh, what a lap at 20.4. That's not what the timesheets were showing in the top right, but that could seal pole for him. So I have to wait and see if anyone can beat that, but that's a very strong lap. I'll just switch back to Star Souls. 1.5 seconds up in his time, coming into the final corner now. Gets the power completely down. Overtake. Moves up to 9th. It's a good lap from him there, so he's looking to beat and maintain that position. He probably won't get another lap in, so that'll be his qualifying over. So if he retires the car, drags it back to pits, but he should be happy with that qualifying result. If he qualifies in the top 10, it's definitely a strong position to start off with for the season. So we'll have to wait and see. Romeo Alonso on medium tyres. I'm not sure if he's qualifying on them, but looks like he might be starting this lap now. So the only driver on medium tyres to look like he's starting the lap. So Renault will let him by. Nice exit. To the Evans being right out wide. Getting close to that curb. Right on the brakes. Ooh, bit of oversteer moment there. Hasn't been the tidiest lap so far. Might be his medium tyres not having the best grip and traction, but anyway, keeps going. And down into turns 9 and 10. Good viewing area for spectators, but Romeo Alonso's looking to push the boundaries, getting right up on the exit curb. Doesn't have much air left, only 20%, so chuck the car into turn 11, back through turn 12. Full throttle, gets a little snap of oversteer, maintains it well. Drops it to 4. Nice exit, yellow flags in sector 3, hopefully a bit. Oh, he's had to basically pull out from it. Mackenzie's retired with confidence there, up in the first. Yeah, tough lap for Romeo Alonso to improve on. Anyway, he's the man who may be able to beat it. Pete has a very good chance. He's been very quick in ARL recently, but see how he goes here with starting this up with 20 seconds to go on the clock and Swaggy behind him. It's a very strong lineup to finish the qualifying session here. Open CRS. Down turn 3. Very fast out of turn 5 there. Full throttle, brakes nice and late, keeps it in 4th. No mistakes on this lap so far. He's got confidence in the one lap scenario. Takes every bit of exit there. Nearly rubbing his wheel against the wall. Swaggy's retired, so Swaggy can't improve. Pete coming through the penultimate corner now. Uses every bit of exit. Where's he going to finish? Moves up to P1. Bumps Mackenzie off the top step, and that is a brilliant lap from Pete there. Be walking with his head up high coming into this race. It's a very good lap from him, and I'm sure he'll be able to do something in the race with that. I think everyone else is done here. So very interesting qualifying. Pure Gold also moving up to P3 and all of that. So Wogboy's going to be starting from 9th with that 5-place grid penalty. And yeah, very close midfield from 6th to 8th. About 0.03 of a second separating them, so there's all to play for here at Melbourne. Yeah, see you in the race. Alright, so looking at the qualifying results there, we also noticed that Swaggy's picked up a 5-place grid penalty, so both of those drivers must have had a collision in qualifying, which has caused them to receive those penalties from the stewards. But that's they would definitely be disappointed with that. Have a tough race ahead of them, starting right in the midfield from the 16 main grid. But as the drivers select their strategies, we'll wait a couple more seconds until the formation lap gets underway. Alright, so as the formation lap begins, we'll have a look at the Australian Pete Kreischen. I think that's how you pronounce the last name, but either way, brilliant lap from him in qualifying. Definitely very happy with that one, but he'll be starting from P1 and leading the grid away, followed by the New Zealander Stuart Mackenzie. So unlucky to get taken off that top step there for qualifying with a brilliant lap, but you win some, you lose some, and he might be able to win the race, but he lost qualifying. Anyway, moving on to the Red Bull of Pure Gold, and the Cheeseburgers get the defence in the formation lap. Wonder if that's giving him wind damage or not, but he's facing the wrong way. The entire field's going to go past him here. We're lucky no one got disqualified. He's going to have to spin his car around, but Pure Gold starting P3. So good result for him in the Red Bull. The Cheeseburger P4, as we saw him spin out, he's been disqualified, so he's going to have stone cold tyres on that grid. It's going to be tough for him to get away. Gaming Wofer P5 in the Haas. Romeo Alonso P6. Chevron P7. Wogboy P8. Looks like it's holding up the field a bit here. That's where Chevron is, but anyway. So yeah, 2 racing points starting P8, P9, then Swaggy P10 with his 5-place grid penalty. So got a tough race to get him to work those positions back. Anyway, the other McLaren teammates to Romeo Alonso, Danny D, 458, P11, and another person who's at the fence in the racing point. Hold up, Dan. Wow, cold tyres it must be, so the Cheeseburger's really got to be careful. Anyway, Danny D, 458, P11, I'm not doing P12. Scar Soul's on the grid in P13, Cobra Michelle on the grid as well in P14, El Tonke in P15, teammate to Pure Gold, opposite side of the grid. CRC Footy 16, to round up the grid we have Alex 96 and Zed in P17. So El Tonke, the only one on the hard tyres, followed by a few runners on the mediums. Gonna have to keep a lookout for them in the race, but move up to Pete, this side of the race here. A long season from Melbourne to Abu Dhabi. But here we go. Pete's gonna get us underway here at Melbourne, in Albert Park. Waiting for the red lights to build up. We get to 5 red lights. 5 red lights and away we go. Pete looks like he's had a really good start compared to Mackenzie. A lot of movement in the midfield here. Pete's going to shut the door on Harrison. Going to look back in the midfield and oh, Renault's been squeezed. There's McLaren off the road. Danny just holds that. Everyone's off the road in the background, but we're going to move back up to the top of the field. Around the outside goes the Gaming Wafer. Romeo Alonso goes side by side. Romeo Alonso's been pushed wide, gets stuck in the sausage curve. Who's going to come out in front? Romeo Alonso just. And a very exciting start. Still a bit of dirt in the back of the field there. But looks like Mackenzie's dropped a spot to Pure Gold at the start of the race. A few people are going to be going down the inside into turn 6 and 7 here. Here we go. Swaggy trying to move his way up past I'm not doing. Holding around the outside. This is a good post to go side by side into turn 11 and 12. See what happens. Swaggy gets elbows out, position down, nice move. So here we go. Still battles going on here for 13th in the lower midfield. It goes up inside. Cobra Michelle spins and he takes Danny D with him. Is there going to be a safety car after this? That was looked to be a very aggressive move from Cobra Michelle. I think Danny D's being collected. Anyway, so we jump back to the front of the field. Stuart Mackenzie looks all over Pure Gold there, and Pete's starting to run away with this if they're not careful. Follows each other in a snake. We got front wing change for CLC Footy. Making an early pit stop. He's gone on hard tyres it looks like, so he's hoping to get to the end of the race on that. Just has to be consistent and patient with the long race ahead of him. Torosso, Alex and Zed all over this performance here. The force into him, Wogberg looks wide. He's had a terrible start considering he started 8th place with those penalties, but yeah, has made a good start for him. Trying to work his way back. There might be some damage there. Alex has picked up a time penalty for cutting the fast chicane of turn 11 and 12. Yellows in sector 3. Is that anyone particular? No, don't think so. Virtual safety car. Someone must have made a mistake, but Field's going to have to slow down to a Delta. Going well for a way for makes pit stop and might jump on hard tyres. tyres goes on this car. That has soft tyres, so he's had a mistake. Tonko jumps in, VSC's over now as we speak. Pete's already got a 2-second lead here. I'll be very happy with this. Go through. It's Wolves. Yellows in sector 1. Looks, I wonder if he was collected from anyone else there. It looks like the Cheeseburger's gone up the inside and behind that. We also see Wogboy and Alex going head to head, side by side, coming into the chicane. No, Alex is going to shut that off from Wogboy. Wogboy probably getting a bit frustrated here that he's stuck behind Alex, but if Alex has the pace, I'm sure he's happy to stay behind. And side by side, Swaggy looking for a move, gives hold up Dan a bit of a bump, but it's a good move nevertheless. Puts him in P6 from P10, so it's been a brilliant start for the first 3 laps here for Swaggy. Cheeseburger holding his own in good position. And Romeo Alonso's already in on those soft tyres. The Cheeseburger's setting the fastest lap as we speak, but Alex has had a best start of the field, ran up 10 positions and still defending against Wogboy, who's all over the back of that Toro. So here we go, Wogboy looking for a move, goes to the outside, brakes slightly with DRS. Alex able to hold it, so Fields, Cobra Michelle's retired from session C. Oh, he's dropped it out of turn 1 and 2. Very unfortunate. I'm not dealing with getting a new front wing after his mistake in lap 3. Very unfortunate for Cobra Michelle there. They must have just got a bit too much exit curb out of one, and that's unlucky, hard to take in, but as always next week at Bahrain. Here we go, Alex is going to go up the inside here with Wogboy. Oh, hold up Dan, sorry. Not bad. Wogboy's going to follow Alex through. Pete's setting the fastest up in the race. Got a tight battle here for 6th position. Pete's pulled a 3.4 second lead now, so it's looking very confident. Yeah. But still with a racing point behind him. Hold up Dan's dropped off a bit, so I'm not sure if they're letting him, if he was letting him through or what was happening, but either way he's dropped a bit. Romeo Alonso's got a penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, and he's dropped it. He's saying that. It's made a mistake coming out of turn 2. Hassie's going to have to be careful. I'm sure everyone just drives around him. But just after a pit stop for Romeo Alonso, he's just going to have to go straight back in on those hard tyres, which he wanted to finish the race on. He's going to have to put on another set of them. Very unfortunate for him. He could have been in a good shot for a top 5 finish here. He's going to have to crawl himself back out of that hole now. Very close here between Stuart McKenzie and Pure Gold. Might be a run on DRS straight here. If not into turn 1, definitely into turn 3. Harrison trying to break the slipstream, but Mackenzie's all over it. Follows him into turn 1. Mackenzie's trying to get a good exit here, coming into turn 3. And the softs will be very old. Here we go, side by side going to turn 3. And Pure Gold gives up the position as we come back. Start gaming away for... hold up. Dan must be in the pits, so let him go. But Wogboy looking around the outside. Alex defends the inside nicely, but the switchback's still on here for Wogboy. No. Alex puts his car in a nice position there. CRZ footy has left the session. Very unfortunate race for him today. So got next week, as I said, Bahrain could be a different story for many of the races here. Each track's got their own personal preference, so good luck to him there, but anyway, moving on with this race. Romeo Alonso in the pits, so we thought he's gone on soft tyres, so Pure Gold, sorry, he's picked up a penalty following Mackenzie through the 10, 11, 12 it must have been, so Mackenzie can stay penalty free. Oh, sorry, yellows in sector 2 and 3. Is there a mistake from anyone? No, alright, it's the game. Scarsols looks like he's had a very good start here. Have a look at position change. Gone up 6. Alex down to 5th. Someone else must have Swagger, looks like he's gone in the pits. Yes, Swagger into Cheeseburger now in the pits. So puts Alex up into our 4th position now. Very good start. Getting past Wog Boy. And looks like that could be a really good battle during this race. Swaggy's left the session, so not sure if that's the network error or something else. Someone's joined. They're a bit late to the show, but have to wait and see. Anyway, we're unlucky for Swaggy there. Hopefully he can get back in, because looking to have a good race, but we'll have to wait and see. Scarsols beginning to put some pressure on the gaming wafer here. Chevron's picked up a penalty, 11th position. Oh, he's made a mistake actually. He must have spun. It's not good on his new medium tyres. He'll be looking for a 2-stop, I think. Pete's gone in the pits, and so is Harrison, so I wonder where they come out. Pete's come out before Harrison's even gone into the box. Pete and Harrison are both chucking on the hards. Mackenzie putting his tyres a few extra laps. Same with Alex. Wogboy's picked up a 5-second penalty. Speed in the pit lane, that's definitely not going to help, even when it comes to that battle with Alex. Anyway, Scarsols with 7-lap-old medium, so I'm not sure if he pit lap 1 or... No, he might have started on them. Anyway, Pete's got a bit of pressure from behind here. Damien Wafer. If he can break that DRS, he'll be able to focus on his own race and not have to worry about the guys behind having lunges or anything, so that's his #1 priority right now. His closest gap in the field, actually Chevron and Wogboy. Chevron needs to stay in the DRS here of Wogboy if he just keep going up. Romeo Alonso set up fastest up on those new soft tyres. He's about to overtake the disconnected car of Swaggy. Very unfortunate again, but it happens sometimes, so maybe Swaggy can get back in. We'll have to wait and see. Stuart Mackenzie's now in the pits. Wonder where he comes out. I think Pete's going to jump in considering the position he's in. He's already pulled 9/10 on the gaming wafers on soft tyres, old soft tyres mind you. Stuart Mackenzie was battling Pure Gold, so I'll have to see what happens here. Where's Mackenzie? Where's Pure Gold? I think Mackenzie might get Pure Gold here with the overcut, so that's well done by Mackenzie, and he's out of DRS range as well, so that's a massive slap in the face for Pure Gold. 1.5 seconds out, so he's really going to have to push to try and get in that DRS. Chevron with more penalties. That's definitely not going to help him in trying to get the points there where Wogboy is. Stuart Mackenzie with the freshest tyres out of everyone. He'll be trying to pull in Scarsols. Same with Pure Gold, just behind Mackenzie, just got to get in that DRS, so he's been very frustrated with himself after making a mistake like that, but so still 19 laps to go in this race. It's going to be might come down to the wire between these, so we'll have to keep a look on keep an eye on them, although Harrison has got that 3-second penalty holding him back. He's going to be hoping for Mackenzie. Make a mistake just like that. Wog boys now caught up to our Tonka. Chevron's dropped off a bit. Alex is now in the pits, and wow, what a move from Wog boy, just going up the inside there. Making an easy pass to El Tonka, not wasting any time, getting straight through. Where's Alex going to come out? Looked to have a very good and strong start. It's on hard tyres, going to take him to the end of the race. Wog boys jumped in. So he's been overcut by a lot of drivers here. Chevron, and might have been a bit of contact there. I'm not sure. Either way, Alex has kept the position. I don't think Chevron will be too pleased with that, as he did have a much better run than Alex going through there. Oh, Alex has been tagged. He's out of the race. He's been put in the fence. That's I'd have to give that to Chevron there. That would be his fault, I'd say. Not just getting a bit too close to Alex there, and Alex is definitely in a very good position to get some points. Not sure if Chevron feels bad about that. Now Chevron's been put on the grass by Tonka. I'm not sure what that's about. Bit of a controversy after the race, it might seem here. I don't think Alex will be very happy at all, but Chevron goes up the inside of El Tonki. Oh, they both touch onto the grass, taking out the meter board. Bit of a sloppy overtake there, but maybe the position should have been handed back, I'm not sure. Either way, they're both in the points, so they don't want to ruin each other's races. Wog boy with a penalty here. Stuart Mackenzie's caught up to Scarsols. He's on a 10-lap old medium, so he's really stretching the tyres. I think it's nearly time for a pit stop to jump onto the hards for Scarsols, but he's really stretching his tyres here. Melbourne Grand Prix. Pilgold's fallen off from Mackenzie a bit, or rather Mackenzie's just put the throttle down. He's had enough. He wants to try and get up to Pete, although Pete in that fresh air is he's going to be very happy. I've been first, no one to pressure him. Going Mackenzie with DRS on Scarsols, he's going to want to make light work of this. Trying to go around the outside. Oh, not much space given, but nice move around the outside. I think Scarsols was a bit generous on giving space there, but he's let the position go nevertheless, and wonder he's going to start yet another lap on his mediums. Danny D is also still on 10 lap hold mediums, and the Cheeseburger gets around him easily. Cheeseburger also getting DRS on that straight because passing the detection point before he made the overtake. So not only this, the gaming way for this soft tyres be falling over the edge right now as well. 9 lap old softs when they're only meant to last 10. It'd be in puncture territory without a doubt right now, and it's very dangerous. Good boys slowly beginning to catch up to the Cheeseburger. Oh, Danny D, sorry. Danny D is really suffering on those tyres, and by staying out longer, he's just losing more time. Mackenzie's got a 3-second time penalty, so that's going to help out Pilgold a lot. You can't get past the game away from here, so it's going to be very slow. Those next corners, I think the game away is probably going to go on pits. You can't stay out another lap on those soft tyres. They would be screaming at him to come in, and no, he does stay out another lap. It's really going to hold Mackenzie up unless he can get around him. Pilgold is really kicked off. Here we go. Side by side going into one. Mackenzie on the outside. Oh, waves the hand in frustration. Gets the move done nevertheless. And DRS for the next straight. Game away from the slipstream. Don't think he's going to have enough. No, he does. Just holds it out the back. Nice move from Mackenzie, bit scruffy yet again, but it's alright. He's up in second and he's got 8.5 seconds to pull in now until the end of the race. It's going to be a tight one. Pete with no penalties though, also looking in a very strong position. That's where Mackenzie is. Danny D being overtaken by Wogboy, it looks like. It's very old tyres, not helping his causes here. Scarsoul's having a very good race from where he qualified. So, those mediums pulling in, going away from a lot by each sector. This put 2010s now, we're right on board, and yeah, look how slowly going away because he's going through those corners. It's in puncture territory. It's sliding everywhere, and in the pits he goes. David Michelle's left the session, he's already out, so unlucky for him. Again, Bahrain might be his next shot. Wonder whether game wave is going to come out in pits here. And he's still out on those tyres. Game wave is going to mediums, so he's going from one stop from soft to mediums. A bit slower than soft to hard, I think. Looks like his teammate might just get him chevron, trying to get around the outside, and he does just. Chevron on 11 lap old tyres compared to the game wave his brand new set. I think Chevron might have to let Gaming Wafer here, get Gaming Wafer through. So no reason for him to hold up his teammate, but we'll have to wait and see. Scarsoul's pulled in Mackenzie a lot, not all of this. Mackenzie must have made a mistake. He's fallen 3 seconds off P. And there's a three-way DRS train going here for the battle for second place and the podium. So, unfortunately for Scarsoul, he's yet to make pit stop, so this is really just going to come down to... Oh! That's Mackenzie got wing damage. He's in. That's very unfortunate for the New Zealander there, but... Wow. Anyway, we'll flick back to Pure Gold and Scarsoul's here. Pure Gold's going to look for a move up the inside in turn 3, if he can, but Scarsoul's defending very aggressively. Moving on to the outside, and Pure Gold just sits behind. Stuart Mackenzie does get that front rim replacement, and he is very far back compared to the rest of the field. That is not what he wanted. This Melbourne race, he will come out just in quite a fair way from the ultimate, but it's got a lot of work to do now coming into the final 15 laps of this race. Pure Gold wants to get this move done, doesn't want to waste any time. Again, this isn't a place to go side by side. I don't know what it's going to look like here. Scarsoul's pulls back. Smart move from Scarsoul's there, not to ruin his race, and as I say that, must be a commentator's curse, and he's on the racing line. It's a very bad place to be. It's very unfortunate mistake there. He was having a good race with the podium runners and the front runners, but I think it might be time for him to pit with those 14 lap mediums. Wonder what he wishes he was pulling them out to a soft tyre distance, but I think he's gonna have to come in. They'd be pretty blistered after that little spin. He does stay out. I'm surprised by that. He might lose a bit of time, but look at this. Scarsoul's with Danny D's started right next to him on the grid. Both on the same lap old tyres, and only 8 tenths separate them, with Danny D now in the DRS range. So, Stuart Mackenzie's going on the medium tyres, maybe gets fastest lap here. Probably push. Hold up there, man. Must have pitted for new hard tyres. There's been a few pit stops recently, actually, with Chevron, Romeo Alonso pitting for new mediums, and hold up down there. Or new tyres. So wonder if they can come in handy compared to the race when if they can catch up to El Tonki 15 lap old hard tyres, they'd be getting hurt in themselves. But if we have a look at Scarsols and Danny D, they're still going on their mediums, and this might be a bit of overkill on those tyres. They're not designed for this stretch. But if that was their strategy, that's for the drivers to decide, and if they felt confident doing that, they the more they're entitled to their opinion to do that. So they already pulled in second to the driver in front of this lap. Stuart McKenzie obviously gave him away for, and the game away for in himself will be catching the Danny Day and Scarsols. So it's really just gotta keep focus here, both of these drivers, and they'll be battle for fifth in the final laps, I think. It's been very close race, but the field separates itself a bit. Now coming into lap 17, Pete's, he hasn't made a fault all race. He's having very consistent laps, it looks like. Very smooth. That Mercedes with a 15-second lead over Pure Gold, but no, it's very dominant race for him, and I wonder if he can do the same in Bahrain. It's been a brilliant race, so if he can keep this up, definitely could bag the championship. Comes to Abu Dhabi, but still a long season from here to Abu Dhabi, so we'll have to wait and see. Kenzie just pulling off that time from the game away from in front of him. Starting to get a visual of that car now. He's got no care for his tyres at the moment. They'll easily be able to make the end of the race, so I don't think he has any worries about that. Scarsols now in the pits, so he's going to put on, not sure what tyre he'll put on, he might put on the soft tyres, but it's a good effort for him to pull out those mediums for 16 laps. Put on the soft tyres, hopefully going to the end of the race, I assume, so he could be one to watch with a faster set compound compared to the rest of the field. He's going to come out in front of our Tonki, I think. Could be close. Makes the pit stop work, so there we have it. Now it's all for Danny D to make a pit stop. I think we could be seeing him in this lap if Scarsols is going in. It's showing that the tyres really have degraded just a bit too much for their likings, and the soft tyres are now a better option. De Cheeseberry in 4th place is, he's retired. Lap 18 of lap 19 of 29. Very unfortunate. Yeah, he's dropped it out of fast chicane. That's so is not Dylan. Very unfortunate for those two. Especially the Cheeseburger, who's in a great position to seal 4th, but he'll walk away. He'll have to walk away with no points here. DNF on cards instead. Have to come up Bahrain, just replicate his race today without making a mistake. Of course, Mackenzie says the fastest up the race, so that's going to be an extra point on the championship right now for him. Wonder if Pete's going to be able to match that on his tyres. It'll be the only one, I think. Or Danny D, who's gone in for a new set of softs. Scarsols. Scarsols jumps him easily. Scarsols could go for fastest up and get an extra point if he feels up to the pace of it. But so could be a battle for 4th here. With the gaming away for Mackenzie pulling him in a lot, only 2 seconds now. 7-second gap when Stuart Mackenzie pitted anyway. Go over with Danny D and El Tonki on 18 lap old hards compared to a fresh new set of soft tyres for Danny D. So Danny D is going to be looking to get around it very quickly. He doesn't want to waste any time on these new softs while he's still got pace in them, because come the final few laps of this race he's going to be feeling tired egg along with El Tonki and Scarsols. So to turn 11 and 12. Much better run through there for Danny D. He's going to have DRS coming into the third sector. Goes up the inside. Oh, he overshoots it a bit and pushes El Tonki wide, but El Tonki wouldn't be happy with that, losing a bit of time, and you can't do much about that when a car overshoots the corner and he gets forced wide. I don't think El Tonki's tyres are liking him very much at the moment, but he's going to keep going to the end of the race, nevertheless. He's only got a couple more laps. Still on the lead lap. Chevron's going to try and pull him in on those 5 lap old medium tyres. 1.1 seconds. Stuart McKenzie nearly in this DRS range now. Oh, little mistake there from Stuart McKenzie. Nearly lost the car completely. That was very lucky for him. Here we go. Only 5/10 in it. I think we could be looking for a move on turn 3 here. Turn 1. One of the DRS zones. McKenzie's going to have a little move, I think. But I have to wait and see. Chevron only 8/10 out of 5/10 out of El Tonki now. So Chevron on those 5 lap old mediums be much better grip than El Tonki does have. Anyway, Stuart McKenzie very close there. He's going to 100% have a look in turn 3. He's definitely got a better run out of there, I think. DRS goes to the outside, brakes very late, little lock up and gets pushed wide. I think by Game Wafer, I think they both outbroke themselves a little bit there, and McKenzie's just come off a bit worse than what the Game Wafer has. So yeah, unfortunate again there for McKenzie. Had a very good qualifying position in second and hasn't really lived up to the expectation there really. Chevron picking up a 3-second penalty. El Tonki scoring in the pits. Those hards couldn't make it to the end of the race. It's unfortunate for him. He was in good points position, but he's going to have to work his way back to 10th place now. At the back of the field for the cars that remain. It's Swaggy's disconnected car still travelling around the track. Anyway, so Pete's still pulling that gap, 17 seconds in, and now he's about to come past hold up man down, I think. Again, I'm going to say it again, but it's been a very dominant race from him. No mistakes, no to little mistakes, I should say anyway. And he's just been pulling away from Pure Gold, who's had a very quiet race in second, who a bit close at the start of the race, but yeah. So just sat in second. I guess just consistent laps. He's got that 3-second penalty, but Wogboy's got a couple of penalties with him anyway, so I don't think those top 3 have anything to worry about. They've got a good distance to the cars behind. That being the battle still going on with the Game away from Stuart McKenzie. McKenzie desperately looking for a way to get around here. But the Game away for is making his car the widest thing McKenzie will ever meet. Goes inside a bit there, sacrifices the exit. McKenzie's gonna just rubbing that gearbox and goes to have a look around the outside. 2 wide's not where you want to be, and around the outside into turn 11 and 12. What a move there from Stuart McKenzie. Move of the Grand Prix, I'd say. He's got DRS as well, he's going to hold the position. That was a brilliant move around the outside of the fast chicane, turn 11 and 12. It's not a place you want to be overtaking, but I guess Stuart McKenzie trusted the 7 lap old mediums there, and it's worked out for him, so be very happy with that one and walk away knowing he might have learned something from that race taking that move, but he's done very well. He's got to be careful now with the bombardment from the Gaming Wafer, because I'm sure he's not going to take that on. The Gaming Wafer can send that DRS maybe later on in the race, so he can have a look for another move, but 4th place for McKenzie. Oh, he's got front wing damage. He's lost, I think, the left end plate. Oh, just as I was praising him. It's not where he wants to end up in the fence, and now this race for 4th is just back on as it began. Mackenzie's going to have to hold on a lot of laps here without a front wing, without parts of this front wing, I should say. Still putting a bit away from the game away for not. Oh, the game away for drops it. Makes a mistake. Does a pirouette. He saves it very well actually. No wind damage, so he's done well, but is that what Mackenzie needed? That little mistake there from the game wafer, and that's very frustrating for the game wafer. There was a good battle on for the final laps of the race, but he'll might have to walk away with 5th place here, unless there's a mistake from one of the top 4, or if he can pull Mackenzie in with that wind damage. Well, Tonki's been pulling in, hold up Dan Man with those fresh softs, so it's also one to look out for about 10th place, the last position of the points finishes. Very smooth. Oh, I have a commentator's curse today. Tonki's dropped it, resets the track, but that exit curve of turn 12 is really catching a lot of people out today, especially in the later stages of this race. People start losing focus a bit, and yeah, that's unlucky. And oh, we have a battle here. Right, sorry. One of the ones are around the outside of Chevron, and Scarso's picked up a 3-second penalty, so that's not good when it comes to trying to defend Danny Day, because if Danny Day doesn't have any penalties, 6th place from Scarso is going to take him away. Chevron's going to want that position back from Alonso, although we'll have to see. Oh, Danny Day's taking a time penalty. He's gone a bit wide of that turn 12 curb, and yeah, it's called out, as I was saying, it's called out a lot of people. People have a lapse in concentration, and yeah, unfortunately that's not the corner you want to really be having that lapse in concentration. It's just a bit too fast, and you always have to be on full focus for the 29 laps through those. Wog Boys pulled in Pure Gold a bit here. Might be a late move. I'm sounding optimistic, but we'll have to wait and see. The 3.7, the gap's been dropping ever since, but moving back down into the midfield here. Pete's crossing the start-finish line. Now let's begin lap 26, and he's just got a mega gap over the cars behind. Stuart Mackenzie only going through turn 11 and 12 now, as Pete's probably going up to turn 3, so yeah, Pete just can't afford to have that lapse in concentration, I guess, because it's his race to lose from here on in. It's going to be a very hard one to lose as well. He could probably go into the pits and get fastest lap if he wants. I'm not sure how long pit stop around here is, but he's got a big enough gap. So the idea is definitely there for that extra point. Walk away with 26 points in that Mercedes would be very good for him. Oh, Pure Gold's picked up another penalty. I'm not dropping penalty counties here. I'm going to have a quick look. Have a look at Pure Gold. Not sure if I'm still streaming. I'm sorry. I've dropped out of the stream. Sorry about that, but we'll have to. I'll try to get back into the session and see what I can do. Looks like my Wi-Fi couldn't stay in. Hold on. I'll see if I can quickly get back in. I tried drawing through someone who's already in there. Alright, we're joining back into the session. Sorry about that. We'll load it back up. But yeah, coming into the final few laps of the race. It could be close here between Wogboy and Pure Gold, as with Pure Gold having those penalties, Wogboy could just get through. I was going to check the penalties of the race, but I'll have a look when I get back in anyway. Race expected to have it, so get everything back up. Wogboy in third place, so after having having those issues with qualifying and getting the group penalty, so it's had a very good comeback race here, but I'll check the penalties if I can now. So looks like about 10 seconds worth for Pure Gold, and if we have a look at Wogboy, about 9 as well. So Wogboy's really got to pull his gap in if he wants to take that position here. Anyway, Pete has gone in the pits for that fastest lap. It looks like he's lost a couple of positions as well. He must have underestimated how long that pit stop was really going to take, but this is a really good chance for Pure Gold to take a win. Oh no, I've just remembered with the penalties, Pete must know with Pure Gold's penalties that he's got enough to bring him back in, and if it's only 3 seconds, Pete doesn't get one. So very smart decision by Pete. He's picked up a penalty. I don't think it's going to be enough. Harrison's really going to have to put the throttle down if he wants to get through, and Wogboy's really going to have to hold him up. Not much else to say besides this top 3 is looking very interesting now. Pete's really going to have to push for this fastest lap. Is he going to, if he gets, he doesn't have much shows, so he's really trusting on his driving ability to get around him. Yeah, good move by Pete to get around the outside of Wogboy. Wogboy tried everything to defend that position, but with new rubber, Pete could brake later. And here we go. We'll be on for the fastest lap here, I think. Doesn't have much shows, but we'll make every single drop of that count. Into turn 1. Oh, who's that? That made a mistake. Oh, it's the Red Bull of El Tonki. That could have been very disastrous for Pure Gold there. Shoot, Mackenzie looks so pretty little gap. So he's been lapped a couple of times anyway. Pete's still in this lap. I think he'll probably get a easy fastest lap here. So he collects a time penalty. I don't think it's really going to matter unless he's trying to pull in Danny Day. But the gap to Chevron's very big from Alonso to Chevron. Jump back to the 2 leaders here, and look at that, only 7 tenths between the leaders here. These tyres that Pete's holding on to are just unbelievably quick compared to the old rubber of Pure Gold. Late on the brakes. Oh, you're going to see a late move. Pete wants to win on track. Oh, he's going to give Pure Gold a little bump, but he's going to make a move down the inside, through the ultimate corner. There you go. It's been a brilliant race from Pete. Is he going to get fastest lap on this final lap of the race? He's going to come across to win the race and gets fastest lap as well. Pure Gold brings home 2nd at Melbourne. Wogboy in 3rd. Good effort to bring 22 lap old hard tyres through to the end there. Stuart Mackenzie, that could have been on the podium, but a few mistakes. He's made a mistake. He's a few mistakes. He's got to look back at Bahrain now and try and redress that. Going away for a great race from there. Have a look at the Wogboy. Good job to finish in 3rd. That group when going up 5 positions. Scarstyle's driver of the day, in my opinion, going up 7 positions. Different strategies to everyone else, and himself and Danny Day. Brilliant race from both of them. Remy Alonso in 8th. And yeah, it's this midfield really exciting at the start to watch, and panned out exciting towards the end of the race there, with all the different strategies coming in play. Chevron's got a lot of penalties, but I think he's going to bring home 9th, 23 seconds behind Remy Alonso, the car ahead, and for the last points position, Hold Up Dan's is going to hold off from El Tonki, who finishes 11th, so that is round 1 of ARL over and done with, out of the way. Another 20 rounds to go here, Lon Championship, but Pete in the championship lead is a very strong position. Podium celebrations here for the 3 manufacturers of Racing Point, Mercedes and Red Bull. Pete lifts the trophy very high, but walks home with his head up high, and same with Pure Gold and Wogboy. Brilliant races from them both to be able to maintain good podium positions and not make a mistake like the other drivers, including Mackenzie and a few of the other ones who've made a mistake at that fast 10, 11 and 12. So there's the time sheets. A lot of penalties there on the field, but very nice first race there for ARL. So good foundation for the rest of the season. Very unfortunate races for the likes of Swaggy getting disconnected, Cheeseburger dropping out, running in 4th position. Imnet Dillon, he could have been on for a good race there. Alex getting taken out, again very unlucky. CLZ Footy and Cobra Michelle, just unfortunate races from the start. And yeah, unfortunately for them, they'll just have to come back next week and try and redress the mistakes they've done. But I'm back into the lobby now. I'd like to thank you for joining me. I'm Bailey Ford. This is round 1 of the Australian Grand Prix. They are all over and done with, and thank you